Hood into Oscorp Tower is value, and then we've got 2 1s for next turn as well. Oh, they used cards that weren't played in the previous tournament to guide where they were going on the OTA. That makes sense. That's sweet. That's sweet insight. I'm gonna just assume any YouTube links just post search rolls, and we'll get rid of them for the time being. Really surprised they didn't play the Jin on the left. They must not have seen that line. Right, we have the power. Oh, they're a bounce deck. Oh, they're a Morgan pile, is what they're doing. When will they nerf Beast? Asking the real questions. Oh, the Jins do fuel their bullseye. Good shout. Oh no, are they about to Killmonger us? I got a bad feeling about this one. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, phew. Do you think my opponent realized how few things were about to return to their hand? What do we think about that combination of Infinity Ultron stones, chat? Maybe slightly above average. If I could always get these stones, Infinity Ultron would be correct. Charging my Ultron. No big deal. Casual 96 power. Look at Morgan dance. You can dance if you wanna. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Morgan with the dancing BM for sure. Just wicked things, I suppose. Most of the things I can draw here, I'm happy to turn into a demon, so naturally we're gonna draw like Victoria hand. Nah, okay with that one. I'll do pig, I'll do. Where do I put the acid arrow? Is it crazy to put it left? I think they're gonna Killmonger or Falcon here this turn. This might be crazy, but it could be crazy like a fox. No, I don't gotta find out. Left is, I think left is just the optimal play. Well then. Do I play any physical card games? Not anymore. Played a lot of Magic the Gathering once upon a time, but it's a difficult hobby to keep up with post-children. They're probably a Killmonger deck, right? Went to the Magic pre-release this weekend, and they didn't get enough kits for everyone that signed up to actually play. Credit where credit is due, or lack thereof. That's probably the TO's fault. More so than Magic the Gathering. Or maybe a distributor in the middle. They could have been promised some amount and then not come through. I heard the Final Fantasy set won't be restocked until Q4. Does anybody know to mix a little politics in the morning? Does anybody know, does Wizards of the Coast print inside the United States, or are they importing stuff? Wonder what their supply chains are like through all the gestures broadly at the world. So I have 10 energy, and I have 10 energy worth of cards. Okay. Could be dead here. Would have been better off, just once in futuring. Or what's it called, doing the what's it called here? Ooh, we're gonna lose the left? Gonna lose a lot of it? Question mark? Oh, yeah. Got us. We need to draw a 1 or a 2, or we brick Wicked. Hey, Iceman! Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Is the opponent a bounce bullseye Morgan gamer? I would assume so. Looking for a hood or an Iceman. Guess we'll settle for Venom. Wicked Center into Misery Wicked Center. I guess I don't know that I can't do the hood. I guess I could throw the hood here since we're losing this path anyways. Maybe that's fine. I kind of want to Ultron next turn, though, so I can find out if his stones are useful. Have a chance to play them. The top of the Magic Reddit is currently standard is the worst it's been since Oko. Man. You know, I gotta say, chat, I really appreciate how well Second Dinner manages their stuff. They're so very good at it. Assuredly, Timestone never pulls Misery, right? Assuredly, Timestone never pulls Misery. Can we put Timestone? The problem is I need points in the middle. I'm down a lot of points in the center, and Timestone Center doesn't add that many points center. Whereas like Demon plus Infinity Soulstone is adding what, 13, 15 there? Oh, that's a good call. I should Morgan and then Time Stone, because Morgan's gonna add 4 cards to my deck, and then I'm only 1 in 4 for Misery. Or 1 in 7 for Misery. Yeah. Wait, did they just bounce their demon back to their hands? Okay, I think we're winning even if we low roll, right? Well, hold up there, Falcon. Victory. All right. All right. Look at this hard-fought silver ticket, gamers. Don't be like our last opponent. Play best of 1 in the Proving Grounds. So many Proving Ground sweaters today. Must be cold out. They need to sweat so bad. I think I just want to make all my... As appealing as it is to Nico turn this into a demon next turn, I want to turn my 4s into 3s here while they're all on my deck, I think. This would get me another Victoria hand, yeah? Let's cleans out space over here. Think I'm into that. Oh, I guess if I don't fill here first, though, I don't get it. It's fair. It looks like they're rushing to fill here. See them fill Sacred Timeline here. It's unfortunate. I kind of wanted another Victoria. Take a mulligan here. They lost Venom. We lost Nico. So they're Killmonger opponent. You're hitting a lot of Killmonger. I mean, we're just hitting a lot of other people playing Morgan is what's happening. Classic Marvel Snap weekend missions force people into playing mirror matches. We're gonna Venom the Demon in the center next turn, so that way we can keep its points through a Killmonger, ideally. Deck-based matchmaking, you say? Something like that. I like how 99 times out of 100, when someone comes in here and aggressively asserts that I should be playing a particular thing, it is always someone who's never supported the channel in any meaningful way. Always. That's such an interesting dynamic for the type of folks that make demands like that on platforms like this. I think I Wicked just because I'm trying to not have priority or one drops to blow up on the board. We actually haven't queued into much Airship today, which I was a little concerned how Airship heavy things were gonna be. I think hot location is the reason why you haven't seen much Airship. I am literally playing Conquest Gamer, which for reference, on top of Infinity Ultron, which for reference, on top of not having a hot location, also traditionally has a higher density of Airship players than the regular Marvel Snap Ladder does. In my anecdotal experience. Actually, Adam, thank you for the 27 months. Welcome back. I was AFK, had an Ultron get to 0 power. Silver, Sable, and Fire Hair. As I support the channel, will you play Red Wing? That card is so bad. Gosh, it's so trash. Leave Victoria alone! She's so innocent. Why can't you leave her alone? She didn't do nothing to nobody. Oh, Vicky, you're so fine. Soon you will cost me 9. Oh, Vicky. Oh, Vicky. My goodness! The poor girl can't catch a break. Mercy, Benjamin, mercy. What was that? We had 6 cards in hand. So we lost the 50-50 and then the 1 in 6, 1 in 12. Oh my good, no! Stop it! Make it stop! All right, that one needs a tweet, I think. She's going through some stuff, okay? There's a bounty on her head, something like that. Shoot. We can eat the ones. That's a good call. We can eat the ones. I dig it. I dig it. Oh, I guess he's not very big because we lose the what's it called? Oh, the drone still has 1 cost that what's his name makes. Oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh my. We died there even if the drone lives. Absolutely. Alright, we take a brief pause for the cause to let some adverts roll. We're going to attempt some more of this when we return. Appreciate everybody hanging out on Monday afternoon for some viewer decks and Marvel Snap. Don't go anywhere. Hope your weekend was excellent. Thanks for starting your new week here with us. Did Venom eating the drone on the left do it? Would we have been over 14? I don't think we would have been over 14 on the left, right? I have to double check, but I don't think we would have had over 14, yeah? Look at all these levels. High voltage is next week on the 16th. Nice easy week here in Homelandia. Cypher, thank you for the 7 months. Welcome back. We can make changes if needed. Do I have changes? I don't have changes. Changes. Outlaw, thank you for the half a year. Nugget Stretch, thank you for the over 2 years. Yes, there are drops coming with high voltage that will give you extra volts to spend in the shop where you'll be able to buy 2 cards from, so should be pretty good. misery may be. Honestly, I don't know that I buy the Morgan. I feel like if I was going, I'm sure part of your vision here was to be a Morgan deck, but I feel like the Venom Morgan aspect here is probably the part to cut if I was looking to cut something. I've been doing well, Nugget. My personal sphere is pretty alright. America's blisteringly fast dive into fascism aside. For people that missed it, America had a weekend. Donald Trump deployed the National Guard to California against the wishes of the sitting governor there. And for context, the last time the president deployed the National Guard against the wishes of the governor of that state was in the 1960s. And when they were deployed in the 1960s, someone fact check me on this is wrong, but I believe they were being deployed to protect protesters in the South, right? Not being deployed against people protesting. Shinsei, thank you for the 19 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Today he called for the arrest of Governor Newsom. That's lovely. It's been fun. It's been fun, chat. Something hanging chads in 2001 something or whatever that was. All right. I kind of want to polymorph something too, though. It's the last turn, though. And this is part of the problem with Morgan Le Fay too, is just like, I just don't have enough time to do everything, right? So Mercury can move here. I assume we're dead since we played for the left and they didn't. We're tying the center, but I think we're losing the breaker. Gosh, we'd have actually won if I'd have put what's it called in the center. Almost put the grappler on the middle too. If LA isn't any indication it's going to be a long summer, I fully expect that what is currently going on in LA/California is a blueprint that's going to be repeated in Chicago and New York and other large cities run by Democrats and states run by Democrats across the country. You were supposed to stay in the deck for one more turn, Wicked. What's that? What's the classic Onion article? NRA apologizes for forgetting to stand up to a tyrannical government. What's the best Ultron list you played? The Victoria Hand list up on the Hoagland YouTube channel from over the weekend is the best I've played. I think specifically talking about all the various bits this deck list has going on, the angle of Wiccan alongside Infinity Ultron and Morgan feel kind of clunky, because like Morgan, all three of these cards just have so much setup work for them, and the setup work kind of happens on overlapping turns. Should we copy a big Venom? Yeah, I guess that's probably the best play. Which again, just like kind of comes down to a lot of the Infinity Ultron decks I've played kind of come down to that, where it's like, well, the best Infinity Ultron play is worse than just me doing other things my hand can do. Alright, I got a 0 energy copy of Morgan. Assuredly, we win the game. Assuredly, 0 energy Morgan Le Fay is enough to carry. Alright, so they have a large Apocalypse. I just play for all three. Or like Groot to the left. Oh my goodness, they top deck Dracula, the 1 and 3. Are we still winning left? We might be. What does work out to? I put the 9-pointer over there. Oh my gosh, we win by 1? We win by 1, video gamers. Phew. All right. Clearly, Morgan and Wicked are fine together. We just need Morgan to cost 0. That's all there is to it. Marty with the ultimate meme delivery. Truly one for the history books. Perfection. What were hanging chads? Hanging chads are the thing that gave the election to George W. Bush over Al Gore. In tandem with the Supreme Court. In 2000. Oh, Jesus, my butt. Yeah, if you didn't need an explainer on the hanging chads, have a drink of water, maybe take an aspirin for your back. I remember when George W. Bush was going to be the worst president in my lifetime. Memories of fonder days. I remember. Oh, he was terrible. All right, so Wicked is addictive. What if we do this and then we Morgan next turn, yeah? No! All right, very clearly I should have left that alone. Very clearly we should have left Jotunheim. Mistakes were made. Is free to play Jace Hoaglandian. They are a Hoaglandian. Hopefully they got one of these two and not this one, Monka. So this is plus 19 over here, and I'm adding 8, 11 over here. Oh, I'm kind of surprised they put Sage in the middle. I guess they were maybe expecting me to contest the middle, which is fair. I did have a lot of... I could have played anywhere here, I suppose. Would we have lost to Sage on the left? Sage on the left would have been 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We'd have tied Sage on the left, and then we'd have won the breaker by a hair. We would have been... Oh, wow, that's actually crazy. If they would have played Sage on the left, we would have tied, and then we would have won the breaker by 1 point with Mockingbird in the middle. They would have been 18 up, and we were 19 up. Super close. So we've been playing Marvel Snap for like almost 2.5 hours today, and this is only our second 34 card monstrosity we've queued into. I count that as below average. I think we take those. $34. Yeah, it's Agamotto, Thanos, Arishem. You know, unironically, you know what's something I actually really want out of Marvel Snap? I really wish Marvel Snap had an option to play a game mode where people could only play 12 card decks. Agamotto to a little bit less of a degree, but in general, I'm not a huge fan of all of the things that the bigger deck size cards tend to do. Do I want to do this? The Miseries felt kind of at odds with Merlin, too, when we draw them together. What if I do this? I kind of feel like I need the demon to put points on the board, though. It's close. Polymorph. All right. Is Misery an upgrade from here on average? Once in Future actually isn't even that useful here, right? Venom here letting us, well, I think the monster's actually bad for me. Oh, because it means their Shang is active over there.
Power must be controlled.
What a just absolutely terrible, miserable break. And for reference, that's their Shang-Chi on curve in there. 38 card deck or whatever the fuck it is. Oh my goodness, they retreated. No, come back. Please, I need the suffering to stop. I need it to stop. Free me from my mortal coil. I beg of you. What's toxic about airship? If I have to explain it to you, you're never gonna get it. I mean, I'll re-roll this one so that way they don't get their thing back, right? Although I guess they don't really care about the Dark Hawk, probably. I'm gonna put this here, actually. I'm gonna do this turn. And then next turn I could go Acid Arrow plus Misery in the center and get another demon. Well, the good news is Eliath doesn't get rid of skills. So I do still get to get rid of that. Fuck you. Do I want to put one of these back? I think so. Because getting a Sentinel here is also pretty okay because it means that it's a 2/5. Yeah, I think I'm into that. Hey, dedicated. Thank you for the 14 months. Welcome back. think I like this. I think they won't put us on competing on the right. We're also going to be up 8 on the left. So they would need to put 5 on the right while putting 9 on the left. I just want all the people to know who are suggesting random cards that beat me here. You should be ready for your timeouts if I get beat. I accept humbly and graciously. Thank you for the cubes.
Victory.
Clinched a little when the Shona flipped up. The Shona had permutations that beat us for sure. 1000% there were combinations of Shona cards that we died to. The old Ebony Maw. Hydration Robert 1-2 punch. My poor Morgan. Well, I mean, if you're gonna twist my arm, I accept. I'm about to get like Galactus or something deeply stupid on the left, aren't I? Could be a Thanos plus a stone on the right. Could be. I think we're dead. You think misery is better than a random 5? Nah, we upgrade. We upgrade every time. Oh, I forgot the pig was gonna get bigger. I should have played the pig on the left. Oh, man. Yeah, Thanos plus a stone after the wave. Accurate. Thank you, Brode. May I have another? Thank you, Brode. May I have another? What level of conquest is this? The winner of this gets a gold ticket.
Victory.
A golden ticket straight to the Willy Wonka factory for the winner. You got 2 shots, 2 opportunities to take everything they've ever wanted. The golden ticket. All right, 5 out of 8 cards in my deck allow me to keep my Wicked active here. That makes things more complicated. Makes things a little more complicated. That's fine. It all worked out, yes. All right, we have priority here. So we're gonna get to goobly up the left. Gobble, gobble. We are Venom. You do any in-person events like cons or ever do magic events again? Once upon a time, I used to go to Gen Con every year. And then COVID happened and I haven't been back since. Hood Misery Middle. I think I want the points from Wicked more than I want 2 more energy. Is it worth trading 6 points for 2 energy? It's Conquest, nothing but 34 card decks that won the latest gauntlet. I mean, we've been playing Marvel Snap for over almost 3 hours today, and this is only the 2nd time we've queued into it. Whee! Yes. All right. LOL. They're on a heater. We have been taken to class. They are the wiener. So as we demonstrated from winning plenty of games there, including acquiring a silver ticket to Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, it's capable of winning games. It's just got a lot, this deck just had a lot of combinations of expensive things that required kind of specific setup. Infinity Ultron continues to be a card that I'll be curious to see if it ends up... being, buffed again. While it's definitely significantly better than it was on release, this card was pretty trash on release, and the inconsistency of not knowing what you're getting from Infinity Ultron remains like, it's just like so difficult to justify spending 5 energy on a card whose output I don't know what it's going to be until after I spend the energy on it. I think one of the most powerful things they could do for this card is like have it be similar to Nico and let you see which stones you're going to generate before you play it, and maybe even have them rotate each turn. Would be nice. All right, we're going to take a pause for the cause to let some adverts